What's up guys? So today I wanted to make a video about going to a thrift store and just trying to find any camera I can and trying to do like a little photo challenge with it, seeing how many cool pictures I can get. I'm hoping that I'll find something cool and just see what type of unique style I can get. So I'm gonna go hit up a few thrift stores around the area I'm at and see what I can find, and hopefully I find something good. So the first thrift store I went to actually had a few cameras I was looking at. Some of them were filmed, so I didn't get those ones, but these digital ones I did get, and they're actually in good condition. This is the Kodak EasyShare right here. I like the vintage look to it, and it seems to be in pretty good condition. I tried to show the viewfinder, but it didn't work. And there was even a SD card still in there with some photos on it, but I didn't go through those. And the battery port seemed to be pretty clean from what I could tell. The other one I got was this Olympus one, and it was pretty clean from what I could tell also. I also got this VHS camera, so if you want to see a video on that, let me know. I threw some batteries in this one, and I put them in the wrong way the first time, so I had to rearrange them. But when I put them in the right way, it wouldn't turn on. And so I was like, I'll try the other one. So I put some batteries in the Olympus, and it turned on, but it would just get stuck on this white screen. And I tried troubleshooting it, finding videos and stuff, but I couldn't seem to find anything. I ended up getting the Kodak to work, but it got stuck in like this memory formatting loop. It was weird. So I just took the SD card out and put it back in, and it worked. And this is the front of it. So with it on, looks pretty cool still. These are all the settings it has, so exposure, picture quality, you can choose between which one you want to. I just left on best. Color, so I just left out on normal color, didn't mess around with the other ones that much. White balance, I left that on auto for the most part. Exposure metering, I want to figure out what this is, but I didn't get a chance to. And ISO, long time exposure, I also wanted to use this, but I would need to go back at night to get a chance to use it. Alright guys, it's pretty bright outside, but first spot I went to, as you can tell, is parking garage. I was hoping I'd find some cool cars up front, but I got my Kodak EasyShare with me. I'm gonna see what type of photos I can get up here. Hopefully we'll get some cool ones, but the sun is still pretty bright right now, so I think I might have to wait for it to get a little bit more in the evening so we can get some better light going. So I started taking some photos up here, and I forgot to turn off the watermark, but as you can see, that 4 megapixel camera is doing wonders in these photos. So I ended up walking back down, and I ran into this really cool looking truck, so I stopped there to get some photos, and the first ones were turning out pretty blurry. So I switched to portrait mode to try to see if that changed anything, and it actually did, and it gave me some better results. So I tried to get some cool ones at this house, and sadly with the date on there, it was kind of hard to make them straight, or else it would just look weird. But I like the way they turned out, and I like the color in all of these. So overall, I'd say it was a pretty good success I had with this thing. It's pretty cool. Definitely worth $10. I mean, you can't go wrong with something like that. Just buying some batteries for it, and it seemed to work pretty well. The only thing I will say is I figured out the reason why it was being weird is because it's so old. I was trying to use a 32 gig SD in it when I swapped them out, and because it was such a bigger card, it didn't read it, I guess. So you have to use really small ones, or like smaller sizes. So if you're going to get something like that, keep that in mind. So hopefully it either has one in there like this one, or you can find like a really small size one. And usually if you look up like the user manual, you'll be able to see what sizes it takes. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But overall, I love the way all the photos turned out. Like if I took the watermark off or the date, it would be cooler, or they would look better. But I think it kind of adds like a cooler aesthetic. And it didn't help that I set the date to the 1st of 2024. So I mean, it is what it is, though. It still turned out pretty nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you want to see a video on that VHS camera, because I would definitely be down to do something like that. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.